Yo, students, let's do the tubular tunnel, bro. Evaluate each expression. Okay, some of these you can do with mental math. Some of them you might want to actually evaluate with a calculator, so a little bit of calculator skills. All right, so 560 times 4 to the -1. Now, this -1 is attached to the 4. Whoops, focus. This -1 is attached, wow, focus, bro, on the paper. Thank you. Is it going to stay? There you go. Not on my hand. Okay, we're good. The -1 is going to stick to the 4, so this -1 makes this 4 go like this. So you go 560 over 4. Remember, this -1 says, I'm not happy above the fraction bar. Move me down below. So let's see what that is here really quick. 560, turn on please. 560 divided by 4 is 140. Now just to double check, I can do it just like I see it right here. I can calculate it just like that. So just to be safe, oops, I need a negative there. Weird, same thing. Whoops, there's a glare, sorry. Wow, weird, same thing. Look at that, 140, okay? So try your best to do some of these by hand or just quickly realize, oh, that's just 560 divided by 4. Ew, this one, I'm not sure if this one is going to be the prettiest one for you to do in your mind, but here's kind of a rule. This -3 actually says this fraction shouldn't be this way. It should be the other way around. We'll learn more about this in later lessons. But this -3 is actually going to flip this fraction. Negative exponents actually flip fractions. We'll talk more about that in a later lesson. But I think, if I'm going to guess, I'm pretty sure this would flip and be 26 times 9. And then if I flip this fraction, it makes the exponent happy. It'd be a regular number. But let's see here. Let's see what both is going to happen. Or see, let's do it each way and then see what happens. Excuse me, I have like 4 ideas in my mind all at once. Okay. Ooh, that's a big old number. Okay. Well, let's see what 26 times 9 to the 3rd power is. 26 times 9 to the 3rd power. Weird. Same thing. It's a big old number. 18, 9, 5, 4. All right. Next one. Ew. -40 times all of that noise. Again, this one is, we're kind of ahead of ourselves. This is just from, we're just doing 7-1 questions, but we can still calculate this stuff. But in the future, you'll understand what a negative exponent would do to this fraction. It's very similar to what I did over here. So I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. So why don't we just go ahead and do this on a calculator. Here we go. Type it like you see it. -40, bracket, 2 divided by 7, close the bracket to the -2 power, negative 490. Just for fun, you could also check this. -40 times 7 squared over 2 squared, or -40 times 49 over 4. Let's see what that is really quick. -40 times 49 over 4. Weird. Same thing. Interesting. It's almost like there's some way to do stuff and then stuff and stuff. Weird, right? Last one's pretty easy. Wow, that's a big old number. It doesn't matter. It's to the 0 power, so it turns into 1. Boom, 45. There you go. Last one's a layup, yo. Okay, anything to the 0 power is 1. 45 times 1 would be 45. Double check with the calculator. 45 times 78, 45 to the 0 power, 45. There you go. All right, so that is the tubular tunnel. Tubular tunnel, I can't even talk. Evaluate each expression. So there's a couple of tricks that you can use. And then this is kind of ahead of, this is a few lessons down the road. So this is a little bit outside of our range right now, but you can still calculate it. Evaluate means just throw them in your calculator. Calculate carefully, and that's about it. That's the tubular tunnel.